There we go. How's it going, everybody? Welcome to another month in Revolution FC. Credibility's up. Stability is about as high as you can get. Looking pretty good. Finances looking good. I believe we spent a little bit of money on our media stuff. Yeah, we got 4 spots left officially before we go big everywhere. That'll be nice. But we got one show this month. We'll have to figure out, I think probably, I see some 5s and some 12s. Not as many. There's a few 19s around here. 19's kind of pushing it though for time. I'm wondering if we'll do maybe after week 2. That'll be about your 12 days. Probably be a good idea. Yeah, I think that looks good. Yeah, we got a lot of 12 days. We'll have some of those guys back. 19's a few guys, but that's all right. Some guys even at 3 days, so we'll take that for what it is. So I think after our, I think that's usually how it works anyway, is after a show, we'll book 2 ahead of the curve there. I found a game similar to what we play, Cross Out. MMO. Interchangeable parts, destroy. I'm thinking the MMO thing is more like, I mean, free to play, okay. I don't know. A lot of this looks like it would end up eventually costing you some serious money. I appreciate sending me that. I think for when we have 4 people, I think we're going to get around to probably getting Deep Rock Galactic. So that'll be nice. Because I think a couple of people already have it, and I suggested it, and now it's like 67% off, so be a good idea. Looks like, honestly, Tanner Mariano. Let's see here. A lot of teams opening up. Some guys showing up. Lister. I don't know how good he particularly is right now. You know, all right, Jiu-Jitsu black belt. Yeah, I mean it's Shogun, so we're gonna get Shogun. It does not just an abbot. Okay. Yep. I'll accept how we're sitting there. So I think basically we're just going straight to depending on what we got here. All right, Berger signed a new contract. Get to some of the signings. Delson Heleno. Appreciate it. I always like when they send these contracts. Dutra, WC, doesn't matter. Uh-oh. I never like that. What you might have to say. Oh, they're trying to get Frank Mir from me? Excuse me? Miguel Serra cut? Oh, some of the WEC guys. I got it. More guys gone from WEC. Oh, he signed for UFC exclusively. Okay. Chris Haseman. Mid-level regional, probably not so much. I mean, I gotta keep him, right? Isn't he a champion of mine too? Doesn't he have one of my belts? Yeah, he's my... I mean, it is Frank Mir. We should keep Frank Mir, but also it'd be kind of funny to... how much longer is he out? 2 months, 3 weeks. I wonder if we should let him go to UFC. He can leave. We can put the title on Barnett officially. Be on our way. I think we could do that. I think we could afford to lose Frank Mir at this point. I mean, he is one of our top guys, I think. One of our biggest draws, but... And I think we probably could overspend for him if we really decided to. But I think we have so many top guys, especially in the heavyweight division. I think we can let Frank Mir go. He's still got at least a couple months. I mean, he ain't going to be back until 2004 anyway, so I don't think I'm going to worry too much. Jose Landy Johns, Pancrase, Joe Dirksen. I think I'll probably keep him around. And I'll keep Landy Johns around. There we go. There we go. All right. That's a lot of text to say nothing. I'll say that much. I'll give you that much. You said a whole lot of nothing. There you go. So Frank Mir gets his title stripped. Josh Barnett officially full heavyweight champion as Frank Mir leaves. That's how we got the lineage. Stripped after oh man, it's a it's been a thing for quite a while, of course, to have our heavyweight champions leave the company. I'll keep Barnett around, I think. He's only 25 years old at this point. I'll definitely keep Barnett around. How does this lineage go? He was just stripped a title because he moved weight classes. He's still the original champion. He's had 4 defenses. 2 guys here left the company, and that's about it. All right, Frank Mir left. I'm pretty okay with it, honestly. He ain't gonna be back for a few months anyway, still. Because, like, even when he's back in, like, you know, late December, I think is when it would be. I mean, you still aren't gonna have him booked until, like, February at this point. So, you know what? Just take him. I think we have enough big name guys. I'm not too worried, at least. And I mean, WEC's not taking Little Nog. Oh no, that's Big Nog. Or no, that is Little Nog. Dirksen, Landy Johns, boom. Oh, was that? What was her name? Deborah? Okay, that's blonde hair, I think. I thought this woman had a very unfortunate hairline. I was like, what the hell? Okay, it's blonde hair. Debbie Purcell. Has been pissing on LA Knight should be push post on Moss posting and dumb arguments. Of course. it's starting to get to a point where PW is unironically been a more entertaining place to go. Also because they actually talk about shit that happens in Joshi. It is kind of funny for as bad as they are sometimes and as Coomer posting as a lot of them do. They do talk about stuff that like Reddit doesn't talk about. Okay. Big Nog is back. Little Nog still ain't gonna get signed. All right. So tonight we have our show. Pancrase has a show. Is there going to be anything there? Yuki Kondo. Fedor. Did Fedor leave before we had a chance to really like do something with him? Is that what happened? February 03. I feel like... Was Fedor one of those guys that left because I didn't pay attention? Maybe. Takashi Sugiura should be another guy, I think. I think they grabbed him when I didn't have money, hardly. So, I might try to take him. So, yeah, you know what? If I can grab Fedor and Sugiura's there, yeah. All right. Get to the show. Oh, is that Discord thing? Is that on Reddit? I like how they do that. Like, oh, what's the difference between this design and these designs? I'm like, well, I mean, it's not really... The others kind of aren't copying a thing. And I don't like the NXT belt to begin with, so that's not a good conversation. The old ROH title I didn't really like, so that's not a great conversation. About the only belts I kind of like on that one for sure is maybe the AEW and the actual version 4 IWGP belt. All right, pre-show analysis away. Czech Kongo, Dennis Stojnic. Got some prelims to go through. And we've got a title fight, so we're doing pretty good. Rich Franklin, the clear favorite going into this one. And then you got Kongo and Stojnic. Kongo, the clear favorite going into this one. All right. Let's see. Crazy Cuban, Rolly Delgado. I don't think he's fought for us now, so this will be his. Robbie Olivier also seems like someone who hasn't been there. Rolly Delgado getting the win. Cool. 808 top team. Jan Peller and Wes Gasaway. Gasaway getting the win. He hasn't won a little. Yeah, he's starting to 50-50 things now, you know. Poor guy was losing to Elvis Sinosic and some of these other guys on large local shows back in '99. Poor guy is not much of a winner, even when he came here. But he at least started getting the occasional win. Let's look like a belt is happening. The new WWE is to remind you that this is a WWE title. I wish they would just bring back the old undisputed title. I don't know why. If they're gonna rehash belts, sometimes that would be a good one. That one did not have enough time to, like... That one only had, 3 years, maybe? And that awful John Cena style one had 8? I think it legitimately was 8. Alright. Pellerin. Not a lot of winning there. Gasway, he's kind of getting there. Eddie Ellis, Chris Brennan. Brennan gets the win. He's also 50-50. Man, there's a lot of 50-50 booking that comes here. And fight history. Taking a bad loss. That's not great. He'd won 3 of his last 4, but takes a loss here. He's only 21, so, you know, can always come back. Praise his team. He wants to fight Ian James Shaffa. I don't know about that, but all right. Toby Greer, Takeshi Yamazaki. Yamazaki wins. He's 3-2. Has he really had 4 fights? This guy's been like a career prelim guy, hasn't he? I don't even remember him because I just skimmed past a lot of these. But all right, 3-2 with us. Toby Greer. All right. He's coming off of a bad UFC run. Somehow he had 1 fight and then fought for the lightweight title and then lost, and then just continued losing, and then is lost on local shows. Jesus Christ. That's all right. He wants to face James Jones. Bro, you are 3-2. And you want to face Binky. Fuck out of here. Wesley Correa, Pedro Otavio. Correa wins. I figured Otavio was going to win that one. Maybe it's a youth thing. Wesley Correa looks like he comes from the old school drunk uncle type thing. Except, yeah. A lot of 50-50 booking here, too. Otavio starting a losing streak. He was doing good, and then just not been great the last year or so. I think he's starting to decline. I'm assuming. Woo, that's some declining. He's got experience, not much else. This poor guy. Name checks, everyone. Nuri Shakir, Kenneth Alexander. Shakir, I say he used to be good, but he's 4-8. So Kenneth Alexander's probably got this. Yeah. 5-5, more 50-50 booking, sort of. He's not been great with us, but hey, at least he got a win this time. Minus 230, he should. Shakir, another loss there. Good thing you're here, and I don't really care too much about wins and losses. Now he wants to fight Ian James Shaffa. Jesus Christ, this man is popular. Lance Gibson, Ron Faircloth, and his odd-shaped head. Gibson gets the win. I'd say more 50-50 booking, but 2-2-1-2. Well, yeah, I guess now we're 50-50. All right. Maybe this is why I don't have any big names, is all the 50-50 booking. Man, this man just failed hard in UFC too. And he's not doing that much better here. That's all right. There's a lot of respect for him. More prelim. Paul Buentello. Hey, he's back. Mikolaj getting it. What? He's up to 5-6 now. Also, just treading water. Paul Buentello. Honestly, if he got a win, that would have been nice. That would have been a nice turnaround for him, honestly. We've officially filled out this entire sheet +1, so that's interesting. But yeah, he was starting to do good. 3 of his last 4. He only lost to Dan Severn in the Grand Prix. Not bad, but then you lose to him. I mean, plus 230, you had a little bit going there, but that's all right. Main show, Delson Heleno and Townsend Saunders. All right. Check a little bit of this here. Delson Heleno coming off a win against Rich Clemente. Back just last month, it looks like, or 2 months ago. Probably why he's got the minus 150 over Townsend Saunders. Coming off a win against Jake Shields. So both these guys coming in against some decently high-profile wins. Here for the middleweight division. Yeah, middleweight division. See what these guys can do. The answer is not a ton. Yeah, these two are seemingly gay. I don't know. I was gonna say the guy, the cross-dresser, but no, he has a wife. So, I mean, that doesn't indicate anything, but still. obviously you probably wouldn't let that information go in 2003. probably wouldn't do too hot. Well, whole lot of nothing for 2 rounds. Oh, they said Helena. Let's see here. Official scores 1919, third deciding round. All right. Yeah, maybe instead of MMA they get into like amateur wrestling. And then they beat their opponent and then their opponent punches them in the face. People are way accepting of gay people in 2003. In an Affliction era UFC crowd. I mean, there's a big thing about difference between like pro wrestling, which always had flamboyant characters, and then 2003 MMA. Wow, Junior Saunders had that one after a great round from Heleno in round 2. Saunders gets it. Average fight there. All right. Oh, man. Mayhem is back. He's facing Renzo Gracie. Let's see where Mayhem has been so far. Came off a loss to Chael Sonnen back in July. He's had a string of shit fights, it looks like. Maybe he could turn this around against Renzo Gracie. Gracie, by the way, coming off a loss to Dave Menne. He had gotten himself a light heavyweight championship fight. Looking to get back into that. Unranked though. Let's see, is Mayhem. Mayhem is also unranked, so both these guys going to be looking for a win here. I mean, just because that MMA has been low-key gay doesn't mean that it's like you're going to get a bunch of dudes who are, I can't imagine a bunch of dudes in Affliction t-shirts in 2003 going, I really think that this gay marriage thing might be a good idea. Just my thought. Let's see. Because even as recently as like what, 2006, 2007 almost, like gay marriage was still like kind of a even as recent as like 2006, 2007, gay marriage was like not the overwhelmingly popular choice. That was just gay marriage. So, they might be accepting, but who knows? It'd probably still end up hearing stuff. Slurs being thrown around. Let's see. I haven't hardly been paying attention at all. Mayhem should win this, as far as I know. I mean, he's got a minus 210. around, of course. I'm just saying, like, just even in real life, like, up until at least 2006, like, it was still a minority, like, a minority opinion of legalizing gay marriage. Yeah, of course, MMA fans in the 2000s call you slurs. Let's be honest. I mean, MMA fans, for probably in 2023, they wouldn't say it out loud, but yeah, beat the shit out of you outside. They had dudes who like kissed other dudes just to like fuck with them. That was it Heath Herring that was in Pride and got kissed by one of the guys who was like fucking with him, and then he just punched him in the face. At like basically the glove touch. All right, so good win for Mayhem here. Working his way back over. See if he can't make. Let me see where he's at. Mid-level regional. So hey, maybe eventually we can get some guys. Man, I should have just stayed like a regional promotion. Or like low level national. I think I did cap myself because honestly at this point I would like to be like low level national. If I drop some of this, I wouldn't mind just staying at the lowest level. So another loss for Gracie. Not so great coming off his light heavyweight title fight. Name checks his sponsors, fans. He wants to face Jose Landy Johns. Particularly good contest. All right. By the way, how did that go again? Average. All right. Well, at least it wasn't shit, which is what he's been doing. Antonio McKee, Rich Clemente. Start that timer up. We'll see what happens here. Antonio McKee coming off of 2 wins after being cut from UFC. In fact, he looks like 4-1 in Revolution here. And like I said, 2 wins against Delson Heleno and Eiji Mitsuoka. He's going to take on Clemente here, coming off of 2 losses to both Victor Moreno and Delson Heleno. He hasn't seen he hasn't seen a win since January, so looking to perhaps get towards the end of the year with a solid win. I mentioned it on my Twitter, but I thought it'd be kind of cool. I don't know if this game is set up for it. And honestly, I mean, it would kind of have to be because I know there's not going to be another one of these. But the Professional Fighters League format, I wonder if you could sort of make that work in here. Like, you'd still be setting up cards and fights and stuff, but, you know, I think it could work. I don't know if I would do it in this, but it's an interesting... I feel like if anything, I wouldn't do the reality TV again, and that's how I would settle, like, that's how I would settle my... my fights next time, to find like a big reality TV star. So Antonio McKee getting the win there. 5-1 officially at Revolution, 3 straight wins. That should put him up a little bit higher in the middleweight division, perhaps in line for a middleweight championship fight. Praises team, sponsors and fans, gives show of respect. Daniel Gracie and Chael Sonnen both with the virtually identical poses going on here. Daniel Gracie coming off a loss to Rich Franklin, but he won 2 before that, so we'll see what happens here. Chael Sonnen coming off of 2 wins against Jason Miller and Ian Salvery. In fact, he's won 4 of his last 5 because he is Chael Sonnen. Herb Dean, the referee for this. Speaking of GDS games, you have a question, you want to do something controversial in TW, a 1-minute squash. Okay. I'm wondering if you're going to have to make a new match, because I don't know how many of them are going to be within a 1-minute period. I feel like people who make matches put like a 2 or 3 minutes minimum. I'm not sure. But yeah, do a 1-minute squash. Why not? Damn, Sonnen taking him down. He's got no team, too. They say it's a bit of a snoozer. You're kidding. Between a wrestler and a jiu-jitsu guy. You saying there's a lot of wrestle fucking? Is that what's going on here? I think that's what that is. Is Sonnen gonna be our next Antonio Franco Nogueira, where he's just gonna slam people and spend most of the time on the ground in order to not get a bad rating in the main event? You're probably still gonna get a bad rating, honestly. Like, for a 1-minute squash, you're probably still gonna get a bad rating. At that point, you practically would just be doing you'd practically want to do like an angle which features selling, where you can actually change a title if you're going to do that. But honestly, if you want to make it an official match, you're just going to have to probably accept that a squash is probably going to give you a bad rating in the game. I think no matter what you really do. All right. Chael Sonnen beating Daniel Gracie pretty easily there. As I figured, he wants to face Brian Gassaway next. Shigetoshi Iwase and Andy Wang. Iwase coming off of 3 straight wins since his string of losses that ended back in June. He's been on fire this year, even starting way back in December. Probably, let's see here, ranked 9 middleweight. Probably also looking for a middleweight fight as well. Andy Wang coming off of 2 wins. He's been undefeated this year as well in his 2 fights. So both these guys probably going to be looking for, he's number 17, probably going to be looking for an eventual middleweight title fight. Time expires, giving it to Iwase. We'll see here. I'll be interested to see exactly. Oh, Wang got him. Shuto and Jiu-Jitsu makes a little bit of sense here. Do they say Iwase had the first round? Because it looks like Andy Wang. Oh, looks like Andy Wang's definitely got the second one though, unless Iwase does that, ends up finishing, which I don't think is gonna happen here. So 10-9, 19-19. Let's see if that's what the judges say. 19-19, third and deciding round. Here we go. I'm looking to see who's going to be the first guy to throw themselves into the ground. Let's see. Nothing. We're halfway through and no one's done that. They've been standing and banging. That might be the thing that undoes Andy Wang here, unless he gets Iwase down. Let's see. They say Wang 10-9, 29-28 Wang, 29-28 Iwase. Wang is going to get the split decision victory on this one. Damn. Iwase, 3 straight wins. He's been having a fantastic set of fights. And now Andy Wang is going to rise right up the card here. Number 17 middleweight. I think that's going to be quite a bit different coming up. Name checks his sponsors. Wants to face Antonio McKee. That is, McKee, of course, won a very convincing fight earlier in the night. So I think that's going to be potential between those two guys with pretty good records. And I don't know, perhaps a number 1 contender fight right there. We'll have to see. Vincent Latoll and Mamoru Yamaguchi. Latoll coming in 3 straight wins, including a championship win in WEC. And Yamaguchi coming in off of a win against Kitooka. So looking to get right back into the lightweight title picture. We'll see if Yamaguchi can get that going. Uh-oh, what is this? Something happened to WWE that reminded me of you. Alright, a white Caucasian man with a hunting gimmick. What the hell? Oh my god. What a storyline if that's true. I did not see that. In an angle in Hawkeye Pro where some people arrested Kofi Kingston and Sami Zayn. Did I? I don't remember that. I feel like there was probably a reason for it, though. I don't even remember exactly the angle that I did for that. Yamaguchi really trying to trip him here, and it's just not happening. And I bet you that's probably going to ruin his round here. It's weird that two kickboxers are trying to go to the ground, or at least Yamaguchi really. Oh, shit. Well, never mind. I don't think that's going to matter because Yamaguchi went into the ground and Latoll got the win. Fantastic fight. Yamaguchi trying to make it happen. Vincent Latoll getting the win. That is 4 straight victories for the number 9 lightweight in Revolution, the number 7 lightweight in the world. I don't even understand that. If he's not number 7 with us, who is he better than? Who is he better than in the world that he's not better than in our company? Like, because there's 8 guys better than him in our company, but only 6 better than him in the world? I don't understand. Either way, Latoll's been on a huge streak. Prices Yamaguchi. Name checks everybody. We're on our way. Valentin Overeem. Is this his big comeback from UFC? No, he did lose to Randy Couture already. Not UFC, Pride. He spent a decent amount of time in Pride before we brought him back. And Matt Anderson. Let's see where Anderson's at. Win against Wesley Correa. Lost to Czech Kongo, so he's definitely what I would say a mid to maybe upper mid-carder, but probably a mid-card fighter, if at all possible. Oh, shit. Speaking of Valentin Overeem choking out Anderson, he's not going to be a mid-carder. I mean, he went to championship round. He went all the way to round 5 with Randy Couture, so it's not a huge shocker, I guess. He lost pretty quickly to Barnett, but yeah, he's got some good fights in him in Pride. So we'll see if maybe that Couture thing was just a slight misstep, and he can come back, perhaps start competing for the heavyweight belt. Dennis Kang, John Lober. Horse meat. No, that's Alistair. Yeah, that's Alistair Overeem. Dennis Kang coming off of 3 straight victories off of his leaving UFC. Of course, the only loss he suffered in the last 2 years, almost 3 years, has been to Anderson Silva. So certainly, not a no-namer that he lost to. And Lober losing to Little Nog, Daniel Gracie, Karo Parisian. So he's got some losses, but they're high-profile losses. So he's still pretty good. He's also a mid-card guy. Jobber to the stars. Jobber to the stars, John Lober. Dennis Kang looking like a big up-and-comer here. Minus 360 means he should be winning this fight. We'll see what happens. I haven't seen too much of what happened in round number 1. They say 10-9 for Kang. See if anything comes with this. Both these guys jiu-jitsu. So it'll be interesting to see if they end up going to the ground. They stood and banged for the entire first round. Weird to see 2 jiu-jitsu guys do that again. But maybe they don't want to go to the ground and try to have to outdo one another. Let's see, misses with left jab. A lot of missing blows right now. Not a whole lot landing here. So this is not doing too much. Not a lot of damage, I think, being done. This is why I like the 2 rounds plus a decider. But oh shit! Oh shit! Oh, Kang's gonna finish that off. I was about to say not a whole lot happening, but then Kang ends up getting a big strike in the last minute of round 2, just when you thought it was gonna go to a decision. Dennis Kang just says nope and knocks him clean out. Damn. TKO to strikes. Dennis Kang keeps on rolling. Semi-main, or co-main as they call it, For the light heavyweight championship, light heavyweight champion Dave Menne, who's been on a decent little run here, beat Kara Parisian for the title, defended against Renzo Gracie, defended against Alex Stiebling, even had a fight against Jeremy Jackson in WEC during this time. Despite being the number 16 light heavyweight, he's sitting here with the belt, a absolute underdog, unbelievable champion. Even after beating Kara Parisian, he's been rolling. So, Rich Franklin has been coming off of 3 straight wins against Nate Marquardt, Nelson DeCastro, Daniel Gracie. He lost to Phil Baroni, but not a no-name kind of can. So he's a minus 600 going into this. So Menne, the Cinderella story may be over for Dave Menne here as he faces Rich Franklin. It'll be interesting if this gets into championship rounds. We'll see what happens. The guy who played the mummy. Yeah, he kind of did look like it. I could see it. I don't think he played the... Did he play the mummy? Or did he play... I forget the guy. I forget his character's name. I know who you're talking about, but I forget his actual character's name. Let's see here. Toe-to-toe with strikes. Not much going on. We got 2 wrestlers here, so I'm wondering if this is going to end up going to the ground here. Rich Franklin does have kickboxing wrestling, so maybe would get outmatched by Menne. I don't know. Menne is a pure wrestler in Minnesota Martial Arts Academy. I mean, Franklin's at least hitting some stuff here, so maybe that, I think that's going to do well for him. I'm guessing 10-9 Franklin, yep. Imhotep, yeah. Oh, Dave Menne trying to take him down. I think he realizes he's probably not going to get anywhere trying to fight with Franklin on his feet, but doesn't try any more takedowns right now. He does have 2 more rounds after this to try to get something going, so we'll see. Left hand counter attack. Let's see, final minute of the round. No one really doing much here. All right. Not a whole lot going on. Not a ton. Nothing big happening yet for 2 rounds. They're saying Franklin again. That'd be up to 2 rounds to nothing right now. So Manne's going to have to start coming up. But I think Menne might just be a little too a little too outmatched here for Franklin. Even if this gets to... Even if this kind of goes the distance, I'm thinking that this might end after 4 rounds. Even if Franklin doesn't knock him out, I think he's just kind of being outclassed right now. Franklin looking ragged. Menne might be able to outdo him here in the stamina department. I'm not quite sure who's the better one in that one. Did you know anything about the whale? Because my joke at your expense doesn't work if you do. I don't understand what you mean by whale. Oh, you mean the Brendan Fraser movie? That's all I know. Is that Brendan Fraser was in it, and then people were bitching about like fat phobia. That was about all I know. Franklin looking very, very tired, but I think if Manne's going to win, he's going to have to do it here with 2 minutes left to go before we get a deciding round. I don't think the deciding round is going to happen. I think Manne's going to have to make it happen. It looks like he's trying to get something big to pop off here, but he's only got a minute left. Let's see here. Desperation time coming in for Menne. He's starting to get the better of Franklin here, but that's going to be round 4. I don't think that's going to be enough, though. Let's see here. 38-38. Oh my God, a unanimous draw. Terrible news for Rich Franklin. Dave Menne might be able to get him here. Holy shit. The first two rounds were clearly Franklin, but Menne just barely getting the third and fourth. This could be enough. Oh my God. If Menne ends up making this happen, Franklin now trying to take him down. Oh, Franklin can't get him down. Dave Menne at a plus 470 may be able to get this done again. Will the Cinderella story continue for Dave Menne? Holy shit. Are you kidding me right now? Clinched. Can't get him down. Trying again. Can't get him down. Trying another time. He gets him down, but there's only 6 seconds left. This might do it. Oh my God. They say 10-9 in favor of Franklin. We'll see what happens. 48-47 to Menne. 48-47 Franklin. The final judge, 48-47 Franklin. A split decision victory and new RFC light heavyweight champion. Hashtag, even though that wasn't a thing in 2003, and new light heavyweight champion, Rich Franklin. The fight was poor. I don't know. That had some excitement. It didn't seem to do a whole lot, but you know, it started getting interesting there going into the fifth one. Yeah, decision. Not only a decision, a split decision. So it wasn't even like a unanimous one either. It was two judges decided you were just barely better than the other guy, and one still thought the other guy won. So that was a close fight. Very, very close fight. Menne's Cinderella run comes to an end, but he put up one hell of a fight to get to that point. So I got to give it to him for that. All right, main event time. Oh, thanks everyone to AMC Pancration. Shows off the belt, says he intends to be champion for a very long time. We'll see if that happens. Main event, Czech Kongo, Dennis Stojnic. Kongo, very big favorite coming into this one. He is 8-1. His only loss coming to Mirko Krokop last year at the Grand Prix. So, you know, he's got wins against Mark Kerr, Bas Rutten, Moise Rimbon, Big Nog. He's got some big wins coming here. So, you know what? This is going to be a fight for Dennis Stojnic here. And Kongo's only the number 14 heavyweight. I think that's going to start turning around here. I think he's getting him a very big name for himself, and he's going to continue that. Dennis Stojnic, by the way, coming off of a loss to Josh Barnett. However, he was on a 5-fight win streak going into that, defeating guys like Mark Kerr, Dan Severn, Ian Freeman. Lesser big names, though, for Dennis Stojnic. So we'll see here if the young 23-year-old can take down Czech Kongo. Kongo, I think, is going to be pretty well in line for a heavyweight title fight here soon. He keeps this up, 8-1. So let's see. Both guys are kickboxers, so I don't think this is probably going to go down to the ground. Oh my God, that's it! Holy shit, I knew it was going to have some big shots. It's all over. Minute 46, Czech Kongo knocks out Dennis Stojnic, and it's all over. Czech Kongo with the victory. God damn. What do they say? Being good? All right, I'll take it. Praises his team, his sponsors, and fans. He isn't calling anyone out. He's not saying he wants a title fight. He's not saying anything other than thank you and leaving. God damn. Commercial rating 57. Ooh, that's going to be one of the first times I think we're lower than we see. That's why I want to keep it to low level national. Yeah, we're probably going to lose a little bit there, but critical rating was still nice. We still made a bunch of money. That's fine. I knew we were going to lose some money. I want to keep it that way. I honestly want to get down to the ceiling for low-level national and then just keep it that way, because I don't see myself becoming like a massive... I mean, national's still fine. And still get all those guaranteed... contracts. Things work well. So there you go. Give those awards. Not really gonna say that any of these are. Well, you know what? I think with the money, I don't want to be like current day UFC. I want to give at least a little bit of money. There you go. $1.2 million tonight. Fantastic amount of money to make this happen. Hello, Doc. Why are you crying? What, you want me to play? You want me to play Plate Up? Start up a game. Save it. There you go. Let's see here. On the market, Yuki Kondo. Yes. Looks like Yuki Kondo could be. Oh, shit. There it is. Oh, Philip Miller, Frank Women's title. So nothing really coming from us, but Fedor could bring Fedor back. Let's see. Rifle bids. What is he saying? I'm the only one he's seriously considering. We can bring Fedor back. I'm about it. I am about it. Credibility and stability really didn't move, which is good. Maybe it won't move until the end of the month. I don't know, but I think we did pretty okay, honestly. Popularity, it went down, but you know what? We gained more everywhere else, which is still going to get us more money. So I'm perfectly fine with that. This is actually maximum size should be low. Oh, that's right. I can't go below where I'm already at. I don't think there's a good way to tank my rating right now, to tank my popularity. That'll become a problem if like Europe and Japan starts coming up to meet US, because then that's even more countries. Save that. Let's book 67. Let's see what we can get here for 6 weeks from now. We got all that taken care of, so that's good. What's going to be our main fight? All right, let's take a look at some of the challenges. Do we got something going on here? Tim Lachik has got some challenges in front of him. Trotteligman, Tim Erickson, Moise Rimbon. All right, any of those guys around? Doesn't look like it, honestly. Let me make sure. Trotteligman, Erickson, Rimbon. No. Let's see what the absences look like. Let's see. Trotteligman, 20 days. Moise Rimbon. He must already be booked for something else. And who was the other guy? Tom Erickson. Tom Erickson's got 2 months, 2 weeks. So, yeah, we don't have to book him right now, but we'll figure something out. Tim Sylvia, Brandon Lee Hinkle. These guys usually have some guys. No? Okay. Crow Cop. No one. Oh, no. Drew Montgomery wants to fight Crow Cop. I don't think we have a. Oh, yeah. All right. Crow Cop and where's it at? Drew Montgomery. Oh my God. Are you sure about this? All right. All right. This is a stupid use of Crow Cop. Brandon Lee Hinkle, Tim Sylvia. That's right. They didn't have anything. Have they fought each other? They haven't. Tim Sylvia is way better than him, though. Is there a guy that Tim Sylvia can go up against? Not really. Would he be willing to face Brandon Lee Hinkle? Yeah, they're willing to fight. All right. Well, it's not going to be the greatest heavyweight fights, I think. Ooh, low-level national. Let's see. Great main event. Roman Zensov, Gary Goodridge. All right. Well, you know what? I'll take that. I'll take that. Great main event. Let's see what our main thing here. Let's see. Linogue, Landy Johns, Suzuki, Linogue, Alessio Sakara. Is he here? Does not look like it. Jose Landy Johns. Oh, Dennis Kang. No, he just fought. Royce Gracie, I don't think is around as well. Royce Gracie is around. All right, so Jean-Francois Linogue and Royce Gracie. Oh, my God. Poor Royce is going to go out on his back. Oh, no. All right. Landy Johns, Ian Salvery. Ooh, Phil Baroni, but I think he fought Rich Franklin now. Wes Gasaway. No, we got Brian Gasaway. Wes Gasaway just fought. Jason Lambert, Sean O'Connell, Dennis King's got some stuff. I don't think we got much anybody else, honestly. Jermaine Andre, Carol Parisian. No, I don't see anything else I could really do. So I guess I'm just going to try to put a good fight together. Like, let's see. High-level regional, mid-level regional. Brian Gasaway. They say just scraping onto the main show. I probably wouldn't be opposed to that. Brian Gasaway was, he was challenged by Chael Sonnen. Wes Gasaway already had something else, so yeah, we'll do that. Drop that in there. That Crow Cop thing can probably go towards the bottom. Let's see. Suzuki Almeida. Suzuki should get a fight. It looks like he's going to get a prelim fight, though. So let's go to middleweight, see what we can get out of that. Luis Dutra. They say him and Laverne Clark, but that's not a fantastic fight. Victor Moreno. These guys fought about 1.5 years ago. That might not be too bad. Drop that in there. Why not? I guess I probably should have looked here if Moreno or Clark had anything. No, doesn't look like it. Victor Moreno, Ian James Shaffa. I don't think Ian James Shaffa's around. No. Let's see here. I think pretty much everything else is going to be a prelim fight. So let's look at lightweight real quick. Jeff Curran could defend his belt. Decent main event against KJ Noons. That was in March in 2001 when they fought once before. Strong main event against Takanori Gomi. Strong main event against Alexandra Franca Nogueira. He broke his winning streak, though. Did he just fight for it? No, he didn't. He lost against Kale Uno. Fuck. Takanori Gomi. Where's he been at? He's coming off of a victory, so he lost to David Douglas. Should we bring him from UFC immediately into a lightweight title fight? What's KJ Noons been up to at least? Okay, so at least with this version of KJ Noons. Oh no, this was our original KJ Noons. That's right. You know what? He came off 2 wins. He was the lightweight champion. Let's put him there. Let's get it. Decent main event. Curran versus Noons. Lightweight title on the line. Let's do it. Strong main event or decent main event. Let's do it. There you go. Jeff Curran, KJ Noons. First time. Watched live, been a fan since TW 2016. Well, thank you. I appreciate that, Jimmy. Welcome, welcome. Oh, it even has a nice little badge there. First messaging channel. Is that a... I was going to say, is that an official Twitch one, or is that something for Chatty? Because I think I can actually change that technically in Chatty. I should make some custom badges for this. Stuff that I personally you would be able to see like on the chat, but wouldn't be altered really in Twitch. Let's see here. Gomi though would still have probably a strong man. Ooh. Oh man, I really don't want to put Nogueira in that position. He's just broke his winning streak. God damn, I really want to give him a win, but like that's probably going to be the best fight that we've got there. Oh, it's a strong main event too. Should that wait? Should that wait for like 68 then? Because I bet we could probably put something better together with other guys, couldn't we? A lot of this stuff is still prelim stuff. I mean, we've got probably one more fight we need to put at least in the main card slot. And Gomi, Frank, and Nogueira, like I feel like that could main event though. It'd be a potential main event here for Asahi. We could put Gomi against somebody else. I don't think there's anybody else for Gomi to fight, really. I wonder if we do Frank and Nogueira and Asahi. It'll be a strong main card fight. We can have Gomi around and have him face him later. I want to give him a fight. I want to get some of that built up for him. Yeah, I think that'd be a good idea. Francois Lenogue, that's a potential main event. All right, so we'll separate out the lightweight stuff a little bit. I think everything else is just scraping onto the show at this point. Yeah, son of a bitch. Yeah, a lot of that stuff. That's fine. Hideo Takoro, high level regional, could maybe, even if it's best suited to the prelims, we can still probably put another fight on here. There you go. Put that down there as well. Hideo Takoro to Din Thomas, and that's probably good. Wasn't this is a rematch, right? Yeah, these two have fought once before. All right, so we call that Curran versus Noons 2. Boom. Would you say you're the most popular TEW YouTuber ever? Probably not. You know, I would assume probably there are guys who are mostly just solely dedicated to TEW that get bigger numbers generally. Like my numbers, like my subscriber numbers, I think are bigger than a lot of them, but that's because I play like a bunch of different stuff that also comes from not just TEW, but like college hoops and stuff like that. So I think the guys who pretty much are dedicated to TEW tend to do better numbers because that's what they do. Prelims. All right. So that's nice because we can just start throwing some dudes in. Lajic. Where is Lajic at? He's on a winning streak. Oh my God. I got to put like an actual fight for him at some point. This isn't going to be the time, I think. This year's the year you break out like Sonata. Oh boy. I'm just one guy. One very large man. Maurice Smith. All right, we'll do that. We'll put that on the prelims. Maurice Smith. Alexander Emelianenko, I think, needs to get a fight. Maybe not Lajic. Dan Bobish. Ooh, all right. And throw another guy in there. Let's see here. I think a lot of these other guys are unranked. Yeah. Let's see. Giza Coleman and Scuff Kurt Angle both need something. Eric Pele, I think, would need something. Mark Coleman's still here. Mark Coleman's a high-level national. We could put him in there. I forgot he's all the way down here because he's unranked. He's got a name to him. We can open up the show with him and like Wes Sims. How about that? He isn't well known enough. $8,700. Woo! You know what? I think this could go well for. You're not willing to fight him, you son of a bitch. I mean, but he's gonna kill most of these other guys, though. Ian Freeman, though. Maybe he's on a losing streak, though. Well, they're both on losing streaks. You willing to fight him? 8,700. I mean, at this point, like Tim Lajic, I guess, isn't a good career move. Like, I mean, I guess I can pay you the money. Inducement of 8,700 on top of the 26,000. Sure. We'll move him to main card. Oh, hang on. Yeah, move that to the main card. And then I could throw another heavyweight thing on here, like Wes Sims facing somebody. How about Scuffed Kurt Angle? There you go. All right, throw lightweight thing on here. Suzuki. We need to give Suzuki a fight. Salivary, Sinosic, Jason Lambert. I'm thinking a close one, like with Salivary. That's pretty much a dead heat between the two. We'll do that. Sinosic. Ooh, there's a lot of guys in here. Let's go by popularity. Let's see this. Justin Martin, Almeida, Ryan Gracie, Andre. They fought about a year and a half ago. I need to find someone for Andre. Masanori Suda. Stiebling. Yeah, that's a lot closer, I think. There you go. Let's see here. Marilla Bustamante hasn't had a deal here. Let's look about guys who... Ooh, Shogun. Are we going to put someone like Bustamante in first? Or should we give him someone to kill? Let's put him against Bustamante. All right. Middleweight. Let's see. June, August, July, April for Thomas Denny. All right. July, March for Luis Dutra. So can we find someone for Luis Dutra to fight? All of these are... he doesn't have a lot of guys that he could potentially fight. He's going to end up killing somebody. That might be why. Number 2 middleweight. He's just waiting for a dude to come in that he can just murder. So let's see here. Thomas Denny. Decent enough fight for Denny. Nick Serra. Nick Serra's a possibility. Ikemoto. I'm thinking Nick Serra. We'll do that. Let's do another middleweight fight here. Let's see. The skull. Oh, the skull on some of these guys here. Yeah, that's their momentum. So he has -4 momentum, while Dutra Jr. has +5. His highest tier momentum, and he's just one short of the lowest tier momentum. That means he is ice cold. Yeah, there's a lot of guys. See, that's what happens when you have a lot of these guys that you don't cut. Let's see here. Brennan Kamaka. Maybe I should start cutting these guys. Maybe that's him. That's how dangerous the fighter is. No. That's just how much momentum they have, which is almost none. Lightweight. All right, we got some names for lightweight here. Gomi, but we're going to go down to Imada. Gabe Lemley? All right, I'll take it. And then one more lightweight here. Who should I put in here? Eddie Wineland. Grimshaw should probably get something. Let's see where Joe Jordan... Wineland. All right, let's see what the February 2003 for Koketsu Boku. And it looks like that was at a small show. So Baoquach has April. Ikoma has April. Hirono has April. All right, I'm thinking Baoquach. Let's see here. May 2002 for Tamura. Has he just been hurt, or has he just not been booked for fights? Well, either way, he's here. Imada should probably go up. I think that was one of the bigger fights. Alexander Emelianenko. Wes Sims should go up there. Suzuki's going to go up a little bit. And Andre. Shogun. And there you go. Let's do... yeah, that'll work. Perfect. Let's take a look here. New Jersey, Alabama. Let's do... whoops. Let's do 68. That's going to be what? We're looking at week 4, October. So week 3, November, Saturday. Major show. Advanced National. Autofill. And... where are we going to go in November? When was the last time we were in California? June? Oh, the last time we were in California was February. So, you know what? Yeah, let's do that. Let's go back to L.A. Yeah, we haven't been there since February. There you go. Takashi Ichikawa. What? All right. All right, so we can get through the next few weeks here, I think. Hopefully fairly quickly. We'll see what happens. Pancrase wants Fedor. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? I'm the only one he's considering. Cool. Satoru Kitaoka had his fight canceled. Eddie Wineland wants to replace him. So this is at 66. Okay. So let's see here. Fabio Melo, Eddie Wineland. You offer this and then you want an inducement, you son of a bitch. You're like, well, you know, it's like, hey man, I'll fight. All right, cool. Let's pay you. You can fight. Well, you know, gonna need some extra money. I can't run a full camp. It's like, you motherfucker. You just offered to jump in, and now you're being like, $250 more. I think that'd be good. Oh, you son of a bitch! All right. Rodney Glender signs new deal. I probably should have made sure that. I mean, I was so big on the Fedor thing. That's fine. Shamrock on potential fight with Pedro Rizzo. UFC has a show. That's Saturday. So we'll see what happens here. Anybody who might be about... Ooh, Robbie Lawler. I don't know where Robbie Lawler's at with that. Razak Al Hassan. I wonder where Robbie Lawler is in that. Okada talks Sapp. Oh, I need Bob Sapp, please. I didn't get him, did I? No, I don't have Bob Sapp. No. I'm looking to get Bob Sapp. The guy who won the prelims. Oh, okay. Let's see here. $2 million. Could add a couple more deals on here. Let me see. Maybe get to the, let's see, Czech Kongo teaming with Team Quest. J.R. Palmer's been booked. Tamura's been booked. Novak's been booked. That's fine. Pete Williams at a fight. Oh, that's somewhere. Let's see. WEC got their show. Nothing much else going on. Yeah, Saturday. I want to see who comes up. I'm thinking Robbie Lawler. About all right, we got Fedor. There you go. Moise Rimbon got an injury. We got Fedor. Robbie Lawler, Al Hassan are about the only two people I'm probably interested in. We'll see what happens with that, if they're available or not. Brian Johnston to Pancrase. Oh, he's not under contract with anybody. Damn, he's a low-level national. Maybe I should sign him. Wow, we got a lot of heavyweights. Let's see. A lot of guys cut. Ooh, Rodney Glunder got cut. You know what? I wouldn't mind getting Rodney Glunder back in. He did okay for us. He had a winning record. What is he? He's a light heavyweight. He could be a fill out the cards type of guy. Mid-level regional. Zekic. We had him for a little bit. I think I'm probably good. He's doing okay, though. Yep, no Robbie Lawler, unfortunately, but that's fine. Pancrase have approached Dennis Kang. Fuck you. You are not taking Dennis Kang from me. Alessio Sakara. Damn, he's been a dude to get some finishes for us, too. I kind of don't want to let that go. Mid-level region. Yeah, I don't really want to let that go. You are not taking Mayhem either. Yeah, it's not going to happen. One of the options. Excuse me, did you say one of the options? All right. Let's see. 15. We'll give you like $2,000 and $2,000. There you go. They're dying, Tyler. Help them. They're fine. They're fine. Yamaguchi talks Pulver. No one company should have the monopoly. What do you call UFC then? What do you think all these guys are fighting for on scraps? I'm going to take the top talent. That's what I'm going to do. How many people have you been like, well, you know what? I had Aren't you number 1? No, I'm not number 1. In fact, I'm number 3. I'm behind Pancrase and UFC, who keeps trading 1 and 2. Pancrase and UFC keep trading. So yeah, I'm going to start hoarding some sons of bitches. Maybe I can eventually become number 1. Yeah. No one company should have none. No one company does. Not number 1. BJ Penn recovers. Pancrase really want Dennis King. I'm the only one he's considering. Good. I've not been corrupted. I've been screwed by this game and all the stars I've won and made. Excuse me. I don't care. You can look at my lineage. I have had 6 champions. 6 heavyweight champions leave with the belt like Medusa. Just go to UFC or Pancrase or Pride and drop it in the garbage. And now I'm bringing them back like Vince McMahon with Jeff Jarrett. I know. You know what else is life? Getting outbid by another company. That's also life. I'm telling you why I'm doing it, and you could believe in it or not. I don't care. You know what else is life? Getting outbid. Open up them wallets, boys. You want to keep your guys? That's how you do it. Mark Coleman. WEC wants Mark Coleman? I think not. I am not letting them take these guys. There you go. I even gave him a thing he wasn't too thrilled of, but that's all right. People who are victims don't have to. I don't even say I'm a victim. I just said what happened in business, and then my ruthless business sense. I'm the Vince McMahon of MMA. I'm ruthless. I want to make sure people be like, well, I could go to UFC, I guess, but, you know. Revolution's sitting here. Ruthless, you admit it. I don't care. Sure, why not? I admit it. How many people in 2003 or 2023 say, you know what? I got an offer from UFC, but honestly, I want to go to Bellator. I'm a big Bellator. I want to do one FC. That's what I want. I don't want this UFC stuff. I want to go to one. I want to go to Bellator. I want to go to that place that has the MMA and the cars. That's where I want to go. No. All right, it's a new month. Let's see. Salem. Ooh, a Samoan? A Samoan. Yep. We're going to get big boy. Get the Samoan. Edgar Stewart. Oh, and he's using what's his name? Joe Charles's thing. I like when they use their other people's faces. Let's see, Wayne Brook. Oh my God, with Dwayne Case. I was like, man, I'm starting to recognize some of the. I think he's an actual guy, isn't he? Yeah. There's a mix of like guys that the game created, which I thought I turned off. Generated fighters. Brand new fighters. No, let's disable that. New companies, new teams, that's fine. Let's turn off generated fighters because we've already got like... Yeah, that would mean only new fighters are generated versions of existing characters. Be aware of the disabling. Yeah, so it should be. I mean, there are probably. I think there are people who are already set to debut. So, you know. We should enable organic biographies. That would be fun. AI hiring. Oh, you know what? You know what? This is. You know what we're gonna do? I'm gonna turn up because I didn't realize this. You know what I'm gonna do? They are extremely aggressive. We're gonna start a fist fight here. How about that? Let's get a fist fight going between guys. Minor. I mean, all that's whatever. Picture requirement should be on, but yeah, generated fighters, I believe. Yeah, I think that's still. I think the people who are already in this are still gonna be there. So let me make sure. Fantasy matchmaking and local naming. Local fighter characters who appear on local events given realistic names when possible. Purely cosmetic change. That's interesting. Legal issues rate. We can go medium, I guess. It's MMA. We can do that. Training effectiveness is fine. Let's do very aggressive. Before I do extremely aggressive, let's see what very aggressive looks like. We'll see that next month. When I promptly forget that I did this and then get irritated that I'm gonna be spending a bunch of money on stuff. Yeah, I want them to really be like, oh yeah, motherfucker, let's get some new people in here. Shinichi Kojima is So Tazawa. Shogun, Clash with Bustamante. All right. A lot of new guys. Yeah, I guess we'll find out next month. Well, you know what? I could always find out in a different game. In a version of this, turning off the generation and seeing if it should still bring in the people who are already in the database. So, all right, I didn't realize that there was a setting for that. I'm glad I checked. Now they're set to very aggressive, so I think that's gonna be more money and bonuses. Yeah, I think that's gonna help make things a little bit more of a pain in my ass. So, I mean, that's something. Before I go, let's do, I don't know, Australia and Central America. Let's do Russia, Central America, because I think those are two where we actually have people. So if we do Russia, Central America, advertising, internet-based. All right. Bust out the calculator. We have got, 1698,769 minus 101,250. So that's what we're looking at right now. So let's go ahead and close that. We'll do this. Editor. Revolution. 697,519. Save it. Good. Broadcasters. And we'll go Russia. Not huge, big. And Central America, big. Boom. All right. So you know what? $1 million, and we'll have two of these left. And we've got 2 shows coming up, so I think we're going to hit that money pretty quickly. Save it just to be sure we're good. And all right, credibility went up a little bit. Stability is still high, so things are working out well for us, and we've got a lot of money. Of course, now we're probably going to have some bigger fights on our hand for signings, but you know what? I welcome that. But instead of just being able to give a blank hair, here's 10 fights, 4 of them are guaranteed, and they all sign with me. Basically, the only way I'm getting rid of people is by, allowing them to. I'm going to go ahead and do something else. I haven't played Axis Football. I haven't done a week in that yet in a little bit. So I think I'm going to go ahead and do that because don't really have the time to do like any more TEW or anything like that. So get another week of football knocked off and should be able to do TEW again very, very soon. So we'll go ahead and save that and we're good there. So I'll move on over to another game here on stream. If you're watching this on YouTube, I appreciate you watching this. And appreciate you continuing to watch as hopefully things get a little bit more challenging. Should be interesting. We'll see what happens. So thank you, and I will see you next time.